you're going through a tough time, you still gotta have fun. You still gotta can't just sulk all day and everything. So I gotta have a little fun with it. I like to pull pranks. I was able to flex my arm up, which was a new movement where I could bend it all the way up to my shoulder pretty strongly. Well, my mom doesn't know that. So I was laying in bed, kind of reclined. I asked my mom if she could come over and listen to my heart. There's some weird sound going on in my heart. She could just come over and listen to it. And so she all comes over, all concerned, has her head right on my chest. I whip my arm up and put her in a chokehold. And as you can imagine, she was like shocked, crying, happy, like all these crazy mom emotions wrapped up in one ball. And she loved it, but she was crying. It's a happy cry, not like a sad, scary cry.
Chris puts on a great speech. This is the second time I've heard him, and it gets better and better each time. Every time it resonates with you deeper and deeper, and you really just get involved in what he's saying and kind of lose yourself and think about others that way too.
I was like, wow, I have a mountain to climb. This is to be tough. But that's when I decided, I'm gonna break this down to one day at a time. How can I better myself today? Don't worry about the future, week, month, or year from then. But what can I do today to better myself? And that's what I focused on. I just worked as hard as I could. And I knew wherever I ended up, a year, or 3 years, or 5 years from that moment, I can be proud with where I'm at because I knew I gave everything I had. So I had no regrets. And I think that's true with any one of us. When you have a goal in mind, it's easy to kind of get lost and think, this goal of accomplishing this is so far away, it might never happen. But if you just break it down, a daily goal of just working as hard as you can, those days add up. The inches of progress add up.
We have a little magnet on our refrigerator that says never, 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 never give up. And I have a daughter who is at Iowa State University going into kinesiology who wants to be a physical therapist. And many times I know she says, I can't do this, I can't do this. And one of the things that Chris said today in his speech was, when you say can't, it means you won't. And so we have really taught her that she needs to never, never, never give up. And going into physical therapy and seeing his presentation today, I know exactly what I'm going to do after this meeting. I'm going to reach out to her, and I'm certainly going to get involved with Chris's foundation.
Please make that daily decision to better yourself, and then once you better yourself, then also turn around and try to help other people who might need it.
Coming here today, I didn't know what to expect, but I say after this, I feel just moved in just personally just to strive to do better and quit making excuses in my own business and professional, just personal life. It's a whole new outlook right now. I wish I could have brought more of my staff, and even I have a 23-year-old son. I think to hear some of the stuff that was said today would be very moving to him. I mean, it's a life-changing story, and even though it didn't happen to us, it can still be a life-changing story for us as well.